Sit down for a moment, my dear. Yes, right there. Let me look at you. I want to tell you a secret today. Something that most people my age are too proud or perhaps too heartbroken to admit. People tell you that moving into a home is the safest choice, the responsible choice. But today, I need to tell you why I deeply regret it. And there are 5 hard truths you need to know before you make this choice for yourself or for someone you love. My hands have lived a long life, my child. They have baked countless loaves of bread, wiped away rivers of tears, and tended to gardens that bloomed year after year. When the time came and my steps grew a little slower, everyone said the same thing. It is time, Grandma. It will be easier for you. You will have people around the clock. You will not have to worry. And I listened because I did not want to be a burden. That is the greatest fear of the old, you see. We spend our lives carrying you, and the moment we feel we are heavy, we step away. So I packed up 50 years of memories into 2 small suitcases. I smiled, I told my children it was fine, and I walked into that bright, sterile building. But my dear, safety is not the same as living, and being looked after is not the same as being loved. Let me share with you what truly happens when the front door of your own home closes for the last time. I remember the first night. The room was perfectly clean. The bed was made with crisp white sheets, and there was a little window looking out into a parking lot. I sat on the edge of that bed, surrounded by strangers in the hallway, and the silence in my heart was deafening. In my old house, the floorboards creaked in a way that felt like an old friend saying hello. The smell of my late husband's cologne somehow still lingered in the hallway closet. Here, everything smelled of bleach and boiled vegetables. I tried to make it home. I put up photographs of my grandchildren, laid out my favorite quilt. But a room is just a room when your soul feels evicted. I remember wanting a cup of chamomile tea at 3 in the morning, something I had done for decades when sleep would not come. I walked out into the hall, and a very kind but firm nurse told me I had to go back to my room. The kitchen was closed. It was a small thing, my dear, just a cup of tea. But in that moment, the reality crashed over me. I was no longer the master of my own life. I had traded my sovereignty for a call button. Day by day, the vibrant tapestry of my life was unraveling into a rigid schedule dictated by shift workers who meant well, but did not know the fire that still burned inside me. There are 5 hard truths about this place that nobody tells you in the glossy brochures. First, the loss of your simple freedoms. You do not realize how beautiful it is to choose what time to wake up, what to eat, or simply when to walk outside to feel the sun on your face until those choices are made for you. Second, the deep ache of invisibility. To the world outside, and often to the staff, you become a task, a medication to be dispensed, a blood pressure to be checked. You are no longer Mrs. Evelyn, the woman who danced in the rain in 1965, or the mother who fought like a lioness for her children. You are just bed 4. Third, the illusion of community. They tell you that you will make friends, that there is bingo and music. But my dear, being surrounded by people does not cure loneliness. Loneliness is not the absence of people. It is the absence of being understood, of being deeply known and cherished. Fourth, the rapid fading of purpose. When there is no one to cook for, no garden to weed, no neighbor to help, your spirit begins to wither. We are meant to be useful, to contribute, no matter our age. And finally, the 5th and most painful truth, the shifting of family ties. I love my children dearly, but when you move in here, visits become appointments. They look at their watches. They feel guilty when they leave, and I feel guilty for making them feel guilty. The natural rhythm of family life is broken. You become a destination on a Sunday afternoon rather than a living, breathing part of their everyday world. I sit by my window now and watch the cars pull in and out. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have fought harder. I would have asked for help at home instead of giving up my sanctuary so easily. I would have accepted the risk of a fall or a forgotten stove in exchange for the dignity of living on my own terms. Life is not meant to be lived perfectly safe, my child. It is meant to be lived fully, right until the very last drop. I realize now that keeping an elder in the heart of the home, even when it is difficult, is one of the most sacred duties of a family. We lose something profound when we separate the generations. You lose our wisdom, our stories, our calming presence, and we lose the chaotic, beautiful noise of life that keeps our hearts beating. Do not be so quick to trade a life of messy independence for a sterile waiting room. Your worth does not diminish when your body weakens. Your spirit is just as vast, just as deserving of respect and joy as it was when you were 20. My dear one, thank you for sitting with me today. Thank you for listening to an old woman's heart. If you have parents or grandparents, call them today. Do not just ask them how they are doing. Ask them what they are dreaming about. Remind them that they still matter. And if you are growing older yourself, hear my voice. Do not let go of your fire. Fight for your independence. Demand your dignity. You have lived through storms. You have built worlds. And you deserve to finish your story in a place where your soul feels at home. May you always know your worth, and may your days be filled with love that stays. Be well, my child, be well. If these words found a place in your heart today, please share this message with someone who might need to hear it. Leave a comment below and tell me your story. I read every single one. And if you would like to sit and talk with me again, click that subscribe button. We still have so much wisdom to share.